In New York, there was a verdict, finally, in the Harvey Weinstein case, which, you know, on Friday, the jury made it seem like they just could not come to an agreement on several of the charges.
And the more serious charges.
This morning, they returned a guilty verdict, two guilty verdicts, one for first-degree criminal sexual act and a third-degree rape charge. He's facing up to 25 years in prison just for the criminal sexual act alone, and actually it might be for both because they'd be concurrent, right?
Right, but the other charges...
Now, the ones that he was found not guilty, 2 counts of predatory sexual assault and a first-degree rape charge. So those, if he had been found guilty on that, he could have gotten life in prison.
Now, Charles and Harvey, here's what's interesting. So the charges that he was convicted on, they were based on the accounts of 2 women, Miriam Haley and Jessica Mann, who were testifying against him for their accounts. With Jessica Mann, she's one of the women who he had a consensual relationship after the fact. So Cyrus Vance, the district attorney, says this is proof that you can be raped and still have a consensual relationship after the fact.
Yeah, because that's what the defense had tried to say. That was their argument, that it couldn't have been rape. Look, they had this relationship.
Well, what they were arguing was, if it was rape, why would she have continued? Yeah, that was the argument they made.
Right.
That's right, but that argument fell on deaf ears with the verdict as to Jessica Mann, so it's an interesting development in the way these cases are going to be tried in the future.
So he was taken into custody immediately in court, and his sentencing will be March 11th, but he will be in custody until then.
And remember...
And then he'll find out how long he'll be in prison.
He'll find out how long he'll be in prison, but remember, there are also charges in Los Angeles, and he will eventually, presumably, come out for that as well.
His attorney, by the way, says they, as expected, that they are going to appeal this.
Hello, I am Ariel Cheese in Lawrenceville, Georgia. And so, you know, ultimately, I'm glad that he was found guilty of at least 2 out of the 3 charges. What he did was wrong. And, you know, now it's time to face the consequences of it. You know, and hopefully this will be an eye-opener for, you know, people like him or that are maybe doing things like this that we don't even know about. And maybe they'll see that this is not something that you can just get away with. You know, we all have rights and they should be respected. So...
Yeah,
got to do the time now.
It will be interesting what the reaction is to this, because a lot of people were afraid, said that, you know, he's just, because he's rich and powerful, that he's going to get away with this. He clearly will do some time. We don't know how much time.